got to put a house on it. You can't just put a tent.
No, you gotta build it, you gotta develop it, with roads and whatever you're gonna do to it. Simon? Help yourself. You're here.
John might have to. Did John sign?
I have a paper. I do have a notary stuff.
Looks good. Oh, you got that one sign. Michael. Yeah, he did. You sign it? John, just put it on the table out there in case somebody walks in. We'll make a lot of stuff. I really see it. All right, got another minute. Get this thing going. Wasn't that great yesterday, Ray? They lost. They were so happy. They hung on there sort of at the end.
That's the difference in a championship. You gotta be able to hold on.
You got all that.
And when they coming at you, you're trying to finish out a game, you know.
That's what I don't even want to hear about. It makes for a better team. It's just that simple. It's swept us. Whoever wins is the better team. That's how it is. What Pat tries. All right. Everybody ready? Okay. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Village of Walton Hills public hearing of Tuesday, June 9th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Call to order. Why don't we just do roll call?
Okay, Councilman Nielsen?
Here.
Councilwoman Canzoni?
Here.
Councilwoman Allen?
Here.
Councilman Spitznagel?
Here.
Councilman Meady?
Here.
All council president, stuff from there. Our law director, John Montello, our fiscal officer, Nicole South, our assistant fiscal officer, Melissa Sandra, our sergeant, Michael Racy, and I'll read the public notice. This is the public notice of the Village of Walton Hills, 2027 Collier County Competitive Municipal Grant Program and 2027 Collier County Competitive Supplemental Grant Program. The Village of Walton Hills is eligible to apply for up to $150,000 in federal community development block grant funds administered by Collier County through the Department of Development. These funds may be used for a variety of housing, economic development, and community improvement projects. The Village of Walton Hills is eligible to apply for up to $50,000 in supplemental community development grant funds administered by Collier County through the Department of Development. These funds may be used for a variety of housing, economic development, and community improvement projects. Residents are invited to attend a public meeting to voice their opinions on local housing and community development needs or to submit opinions in writing to the address below. Public hearing will be held on Tuesday, June 9th, 2026 at 7 p.m. at Walton Hills Village Hall, Council Walton Road, Walton Hills, Ohio, 44146, submitted by our fiscal officer, Nicole. Anybody, welcome to any residents or non-residents watching the live stream. We are live streaming this public meeting also, and also recorded. Any questions from the live stream?
No.
Any questions from anybody here or in the audience? We'll wait a couple minutes, because I know that's a couple minutes away there. There is no question. Enjoying the weather today. It sure does, you know. Okay, can I have a motion for adjournment?
Mr. Mayor, I ask for a motion, I'd like to make a motion for adjournment from the public hearing.
Is there a second?
Second.
Vote on the motion.
Councilman Nielsen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kanzoni?
Yes.
Councilwoman Allen?
Yes.
Councilman Spitznagel.
Yes.
Councilman Whedon?
Yes.
Okay, Village of Walton Hills, Ohio, public hearing adjourned at 7:04 p.m. Thank you, everybody. Okay, everybody ready to start the committee of the whole? So I'd like to welcome everybody to the committee of the whole meeting in the Village of Walton Hills, Tuesday, June 9th, 2026, at 7:04 p.m. Next order of business is pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Councilman Nielsen?
Here.
Councilwoman Kanzoni?
Here.
Councilwoman Allen? Here. Councilman Spitznagel.
Here.
Councilman Whedon?
Here.
Okay, all council present, along with our law solicitor, John Montello, our fiscal officer, Nicole Sell, our police sergeant, Mike Cervasi, and our assistant fiscal officer, Lisa Sanders. Okay. Any comments related to any agenda items at this time? I'd like to welcome any residents that are watching the committee as a whole or any non-residents on the live stream. Okay, we'll move right through the legislation then. We have, under legislation 5, we have item A, resolution 2026-25. That is the 2027 Community Development Block Grant. A resolution authorizing the mayor, village engineer, make application for community development block grant in the amount of $200,000 and declare an emergency. So go ahead.
No, I just had a question regarding the, Mayor Collier, members of council, I had a question regarding the wording in the resolution versus the wording in the public hearing notice, whereas the public hearing notice separates that it's actually two grants. One is the block grant for 150, I get these terms, and the other one is a supplemental for 50, but in the resolution they're lumped together. It's just 200,000, so should one get approved and not the other get approved, should we have a wording in the resolution to reflect that it's actually two grants to be applied?
fighting, I mean, they have the amount of 200,000, so the amount's right between the two of them.
Between the two of them?
Yeah. So whether they need to separate them out or not, Scott can find that out.
Okay,
And then we can make that adjustment for the council meeting if needed.
all right.
How you doing, Ryan?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
does he need to sign?
No.
He's doing all the rest. I know I heard you say that.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
All right.
Just wanted to back all the way up, double check.
Yeah, that makes sense. We'll check that council meeting and see, if they need to separate it out. Ignore that. Any other, questions on resolution 2026-25? Okay. And then we have item B, resolution 2026-27, the tax budget. Nikki, do you want to lead off on that?
Sure, we had passed it out, or we had talked about it last week, and I had passed out a copy with the original packet. However, I did update a few numbers between the time that I passed out the packet, mainly in the bond retirement capital and also in the general fund due to some transfers that I had to increase. This is basically our anticipated revenue and expenses for the upcoming year, 2027. It verifies that the current levies are necessary for the village. This will be sent out to the county, and they'll set the legal limit for what the village can spend. And then it just kind of verifies that we're not overspending. And once we get that back, when we pass our final budget, we'll resend that to the county. And we pass the final budget for 2027.
Anything else, Nikki, of note that you think we should look at, or you want to point out, or anything you want to say?
Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is a regular housekeeping issue, and there's no tax increase to our residents
No.
or anything else like that. So that's all the same. It's strictly housekeeping that we have to do with the county.
Right, and it's just kind of estimating at this point in the year where we're gonna go next year. So I anticipate changes by the end of the year, but it's required.
And we will have it on next week for, suspension, correct? Is that what we'd like to see?
Correct.
Because we have to pass it now.
It's due by July 20th,
Right,
so.
so, I would ask for suspension of item A2 until we get the clarification on that. Any other questions on item B? Okay, let's come back to it. So then we have item C, ordinance 2026-6, the cybersecurity program. I know we've been talking about that, working on that. Our COW meeting last week, we felt, the committee and council and the law director, and Nikki felt this was the final draft here on this. This is all good to go. Anybody have any questions on that?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
would we be able to see, understanding that a lot of the information in the actual program itself is classified, not for public consumption, would we be able to see the actual document of the program?
I can
Or
show
is
you.
there an actual document?
It's
of the
it's mostly procedures we need to
Or
follow.
it's just procedures?
Yeah, and they should be, they're in the actual, did I attach
Yes,
that
it's in
document?
there.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
the procedures are in
we
there.
just need to make sure they're implemented.
Okay,
Mhm.
thank you.
You're welcome.
And similar to what Councilwoman Allen said about the item for this, this is something that we're required to do. Correct, Mr. Martel, to be compliant?
Yes, sir.
Something new.
Yeah, Ohio Revised Code.
Yes. And it's due by, I don't remember the exact date, but like soon, July 1st, I believe.
Any other questions on that? I'd ask for suspension on that. I'll have that on the council meeting too. Okay. We have item D, ordinance 2026-8. From D, going all the way down to item G is related to, we discussed, we actually talked about the 2 new cars in the budget. We did approve funds for leasing those 2 new cars. Sergeant Gervasi supplied us with the quotes and quotes to Nikki. They came back a little more than what we budgeted for. Par for the course, it's nothing goes down, it continues to go up. I did ask Sergeant Gervasi to put just some points together. He can put those 2 pages you have here together. That just gives a little more detail about what's put in, about the pricing. Earlier, Mike wasn't sure if it was going to be available, so we just wanted to be able to answer as many questions as we could, so we put this together so that the pages are from him. I think he was able to make it, so that's even better. If we have any questions or anything we can answer, we can always get the answers for you next week. You want Mike just to give, I mean, you have everything there. We have the quotes from last time. What changed, Mike and Nikki? I know we got an updated quote. It went down a little bit. That's the difference. That's what Nikki gave you today. That you have in front of you. You kind of just, you got it, the new financing quote versus the one you had earlier.
Correct. So Mike provided a new financing quote for a 5-year lease would be $23,681.09. The prior was $24,610.13. And I believe also the equipment, we had a quote for just one, and the equipment came down from $43,199.26 to $42,537.36.
I don't think anyone's going to complain that it's less.
No, that's right down.
And Mr. Mayor, if I could, Sergeant Gervasi, thank you for being so thorough and everything that you wrote up also for us.
Yes, thank you. I'm pleased to see that this is moving along now, that we're going to be able to, our first payment would be in this year's. I mean, you said we're a little bit over on our budget, but
Actually, it would be upon receipt of the vehicle. So if we order them, say today, it could be anywhere from 3 to 6 months. So if it's longer than that, if they come in 2027, then the first payment will be due there. If they come, for some reason, they come within 3 months, then the first payment will be due upon receipt. Usually it's 30 to 60 days. That's something we get to work out with the dealership.
well, this fall, we should be able to see
It
something.
depends on the previous closed the book for 2026 back in March. And now they're producing the 2027s, they're taking orders. They open that book up on May 15th. So if you have cities like Columbus, Cleveland, Akron, they're putting in orders for 20, 50, 60, 80 cars, we may fall towards the bottom of that list. We may fall towards the top.
Excuse me,
Yeah, go ahead.
I just, are we dealing directly with, the Gamley dealer, dealership with, as far
Yes.
as the lease?
Yes.
So they're financing it?
Well, it goes through Ford Financing. They're the ones that supply all the information. We've been purchasing vehicles from Gamley, which is now, or Gillingham, which is now Gamley,
Okay.
since, I would say back to as far back as 2018.
Thank you.
But regardless of whether, I think we're talking about where you purchase it, the price is the same, correct?
Correct. Well, it's Gamley, Gillingham. Gamley's been very fair. We've priced vehicles in the past with other dealerships, and we found that some of them were charging us more for the same thing, like the extended warranty, that we would pay $1,700 for a full coverage warranty. Some dealerships were charging us as much as $4,000. So that was something we picked up. The $1,700 that the other dealerships were charging, selling as a low tier, Gamley or Gillingham in this case, was using their premier. They were charging us, giving us more for less. So their prices are at or below state bid. And as I said, with the quotes in there, that includes the extended warranties on vehicles. Anybody that purchased a vehicle who knows that shop fees in the dealership can be very costly.
Is there any, I'm sorry, is there any type of pre-payoff penalty?
No, this is not conventional leasing. They know that the vehicles are going to be driven 24 hours a day. Somebody may expel bodily fluids in there. It's going to be crashed. It's not your typical civilian leasing. It not only applies to just police vehicles, it applies to fire trucks, ambulances, and in some instances, some dealerships apply it to service vehicles as well.
So it could get paid off before the 5 years?
That's
We're not
something-
locked into 5?
That's something that would have to be discussed with them. I don't answer the finance part. They look at it as it's easier to make small payments like a rent to own instead of shilling out one big lump sum. It's a little bit more easier to swallow for some agencies, some cities.
Mayor Colgrove?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a couple of questions. One's for Sergeant Gervaisi, and the other is going to be for Nicole, or Sergeant Gervaisi. When you mentioned about the state bid, and this is below for municipality, if we needed to show that our bid is below the state bid, how would we do that? How would we show
That I would
that?
probably have to get from the dealership.
Okay. I think it would be prudent for us to be able to show that going with this one quote, but it is below the state bid, so it is, very competitive. The other question is on the financing options and whether or not that is negotiable. I don't know if either Nicole or Sergeant Gervaisi, when you look at the interest rate,
That would be something that you'd have to discuss with them. But as I was speaking to Mr. Bode earlier, the interest rate is flexible. It could go up, it could go down,
depending on,
depending on what Ford Motor Credit says.
and our credit worthiness, I would hope,
I would
which
assume so.
I think is good. So, and that's why I said, I don't know if that was a question for you, Nicole, or for...
Right, I haven't spoke to anybody on the leasing end of it.
Okay.
I just got this from Mike Sultan.
Yeah, it would be nice to know if there is some room for negotiation on the terms of the financing, especially even if we were to opt for one or the different number of payments, because they have different payment plans, whether it be quarterly, semi-annual, annual, but the interest rate is a blanket, is the same no matter what. So I hope there is some room for negotiation.
Mr. Weaver less as opposed to wait till the end of the year. Actually, if you make payment in January, it would be it would be less than the December payment, because you have that accrued 12 months. That's something to take into consideration. So again, I can look into that, which I can do tomorrow or Monday.
And again, you said that the delivery date typically from order,
It's dependent.
it's dependent.
Typically, in the past, we were looking at, our last delivery we received was December, I believe. We ordered that car in August of 2022.
And you received it in December of the same year?
Yes.
Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. So at least now, we're ahead of the August curve, per se. You said the door opened in May, and here we are in June.
Right,
So
May
we're
15th they opened. I don't know when they started production, or if they started
Okay.
production. I know right after the Ford strike, my daughter had a car within 2 weeks after the strike was over.
Thank you.
Sergeant, with the payments and when we receive the car, that's when we have to start paying for it. How long after that will we not actually have the vehicle, or will it come completely outfitted?
The vehicle will come, if you would call it strip. It will come with the essential equipment, spotlight, skid plates, which we add as additional, protects the undercarriage. Once the vehicles are ordered, because it's all logistics, Satina, Wheeling, people that supply the products, they usually have a 2 to 4 month leeway. So once the car is ordered, I would call Health Public Safety, tell them to put the order in. So the vehicles may be here maybe 4 weeks, 5 weeks, maybe a month before the equipment. And sometimes the equipment will be here before the vehicles. So we usually, once the vehicles arrive, we will then have Chris from Classic Design decal them up. Once they're decaled, we then ship them off to Health Public Safety. They take it to their shop. Usually they'll have the vehicles done depending on the crew. If we drop both vehicles off, we could probably have them within 5 to 10 business days.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, go ahead.
I have a question on the wording of the ordinance, based on Mr. Councilman Whedon's question of negotiating a better rate, a better deal. I'm just in section 1 here, it states specifically our payments that we are authorizing to pay. If that were to come about, from a legal standpoint, would we have to change the wording of this ordinance? Or could we change the wording of this ordinance to be up, for example, up to, like we do every other ordinance for construction bid or something like that? That way, if something is negotiated after the fact lower, it's a non-issue. I don't know, it's something for the attorney to think about it.
Bad idea. You could put that in there.
Okay.
It looks to me like it's a fixed rate.
Yeah.
Glancing at it.
Yeah, and then Councilman Whedon was talking about maybe negotiating for a better rate. So that thereby making our payments different.
Well, it'd probably be a refinance, I bet you, but I'll see if there's a prepayment penalty. I did talk to the lady at the finance place. As far as she knows, they haven't started production yet of the vehicle, but I didn't get into these, because I just thought it was a fixed rate, and that was the deal. I could ask her, she answers the phone right away. She's pretty accessible, so I'll give her a call, or Mike give her a call, whatever. Why don't we both give her a call?
Yeah, and maybe Nikki, and then you can also look for more information on the leasing and the rate. And maybe she can provide something that states that, Councilman Lee was asking, that you are receiving, state bid pricing. Or this is the state bid pricing, and then if we fall below, we fall below, but at least there's something that states that on that.
we could get that information for next week, because this current quote is going to expire on July 17th.
Well, I don't know why that can't be longer either. It's done in 30 days. I think that was just a bit of between there. But that's something you can ask her too, just in case you won't have all the information, we have a little more time. And we probably are gonna have a special meeting, I don't know, I'll be waiting for that, but maybe we'll get that, get this passed, this month or early next month. So we get out of that deadline, and the right cars delivered, so everybody's comfortable with it. You want us to keep going through, we'll just kind of keep going through the items that are on here. So, of course, we have the legislation for the vehicle itself, the two lease vehicles. We'll try to get those questions answered. And then we do have the Motorola Solutions Agreement, outfitting the two Ford Explorers. Pretty cut and dry. I don't know if there's any questions on that. Then we have the laptops. And Mike did address quite a few of these things in his letter to us, so we can look at that, and if there's any other questions further, we can answer those. And then we have the other outfitting by all public safety. Any questions on those other ordinances? Okay. Anything you want to have Mike add? Mike, anything you want to add about the cars or anything that maybe you find important?
If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. If you want to take a look at some of the equipment in detail, we're more than happy to show you.
Okay, good. No, I'm glad we got this stuff together. We're moving on it. We don't have too many questions. I think most of them get answered, and we'll be in good shape. All right. Thank you. You're welcome to stay, Mike, or you're welcome to leave. It's up to you.
Run.
Any questions?
Thank you.
All right, good.
Thanks, Mike.
Take care.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor, Sergeant, before you leave, what is the next day that you'll be working?
I will be in Friday.
Okay.
I'll be Friday 4 to 4. Day
Okay.
shift.
AM, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Good night.
Anybody have any questions about any of the legislation that's on here? How does everybody feel about if we get those questions answered? Are we looking to put those on for suspension then? Okay, all right. Then we'll see those on for next Tuesday's meeting. Any questions from anybody watching live stream? The only thing I have for other business, I know Diane mentioned she wouldn't be available next Tuesday. And I know we got a couple things that I'd like to have a full, all council. I don't know, I mentioned to Brian, I know, with his schedule, he would be available next week. Would everybody, maybe Tuesday, Diane wouldn't be available, she wouldn't be available Wednesday. The earliest would be Thursday.
Yes.
So we'd be looking at Monday and Thursday, because Friday's always a tough day for all of us too. And I would just move the council. I was thinking about Thursday, or let me reword this. We could do, maybe move the council meeting to Monday, okay? We can get this stuff voted on, some other stuff voted on, and then maybe possibility having a special council meeting Thursday if we don't, maybe there's questions or something, we don't
I know, I'm sorry. I am asking for a motion to be excused on
Yeah.
Tuesday. There's just no way I can make it.
You have to get that,
I have to get that taken care of. I've waited months and months for this knee, and now they're finally getting me in.
We probably were gonna have this discussion regardless of that, and just there was some economic development and stuff. So that was some of the things, in fact, I got some of that stuff that we talked about, economic development in, executive session, and there was a timeline on it, and everybody was saying, you can kind of see it will be available and stuff, so. Well, so why don't we, go ahead.
Yeah, Mayor Colgrove, I was just going to say, I am showing some conflict for Monday, and I want to try to get clarification. Are you saying if we have our regular meeting on Tuesday, we would still probably need to come back on Thursday to do that?
Yeah, so, but maybe tomorrow I'll have a little more clarification, because if it makes more sense than to just move the council meeting with that. Let me find out I'll get more information tomorrow from Todd. We'll see, because maybe that would be a possibility, just moving Tuesday's meeting to Thursday.
That works better for me. I don't know how that.
I think it works. It should be okay.
Diane, do you think Thursday?
Yes, he said,
That way we
he
would
said
have a
3
full,
days.
We have more time.
yeah. For the items, I think it would be good to have everything posted. I have, nothing else for other business.
Mr. Mayor?
Yeah.
We have a question from Karen Remming. Says, sorry, I just connected with you, but I would like to know if we have legislation on how many group homes are allowed in our village.
Well, we can't limit them, that's the problem. Federal government doesn't allow you to. Karen, that's something that, this council, everybody on here, we had many, many discussions. We had, George Smerigan with zoning, we seek our legal counsel. Unfortunately, the federal law mandates.
Fair housing, yeah.
Yeah, and the state, according to John Montello, Councilwoman Allen mentioned, with Fair Housing Act. I don't know if anybody else wants that. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, but Mr. Mayor,
Yes, go ahead.
the sale is considered the same as any other private sale. The village has no say. It would be like if the village tried to say, I don't want the Spitznagels to move in next door to
Just say that all the time.
Nielsen's. But we have there's nothing. It's really considered a private sale from one individual to another, regardless that it's a county entity.
Mr. Mayor, she commented, I'm not against them, somebody asked me.
Yeah, that's fine. A lot of these, in fact, there's a surrounding community that actually, they went to court recently in the last 3 months, spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they lost in court and because of the federal regulations. They superseded their zoning and their building ordinances. And that community not very far from us.
She just said thank you.
All right, so, anybody else have anything for other business?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
since, we'll be off, or technically off for July and August, I just wanted to review real quick with the recreation. We do have 25 children then that start on Monday at the Parker program. 6 are residents, 13 are grandchildren, and 6 are non-residents. So that's ready to go on that. We do have the new swings up so that no one, any resident or child or anybody up there playing, the new chains and everything for the kids to swing on.
Looks nice.
Looks really good, and then you don't have to worry about getting your fingers rusty anymore. So that's really nice. We also have the 3 new springy, bouncy things installed, so those are up there also. This was all paid for last year, so it's not anything affecting us right now. We also, for the year so far, up to May, we have 151 transports for our residents. So they gave me that figure. So that's about 30 a month going to the doctors or wherever they're needed to go to. We also have served 433 senior lunches from January to May. So they were very busy with that too. Other than that, everything else is going along. They have all the regular monthly programs and with their yoga and puzzle making and everything else. So it's going right through the summer.
You see some kids playing up at that nice park.
Looks really
Some
good.
activity up there. And the lake opened up, so they'll be ready for those, Harpers will be going in the lake twice a week too, so they'll enjoy that. The lake looks beautiful. Our grounds up at the park look nice. I know they're, gonna do some things, some fixing of the cracks, according to the ground and service department for pickleball and the racetrack, and just trying to maintain everything and stay on top of it and keep it really nice. Somebody asked you about that, I know that Rob mentioned you were Anybody else have anything under other business? Just for the record, let the residents know, maybe that are listening or what, we're thinking about changing the regular scheduled meeting of Tuesday to Thursday or maybe Monday, but we're going to do it with everybody's availability and get that worked out and let everybody know and post it and everything else. Oh, I do have one thing, mentioning that we have one applicant that made it by the deadline. I didn't receive any after the deadline. Some people called me. One person got through me, but through someone else today, but we missed the deadline. The deadline was Friday. We did not receive anything, so I did have one letter of interest that was forwarded to Mary. They filed the thing, and it was forwarded on May 27th, Wednesday, May 27th at 11:31. And I made you guys copies. Everybody should have a copy of that. So I'm going to have a talk, conversation. And I think run it through the meeting too. That person, to get to know the person and see if they're comfortable, and I would ask for a motion for you guys to approve it. From the resume, it looks like he would fit still in Drumfield. It looks like he would fit in pretty well. Construction background. Sounds like he's excited to have an opportunity to serve the village. Just wanted to share that with you, because that might be one of those things too, if we are going to have another meeting, because if we are faced with these zoning issues, I'm not sure this time nobody said anything, but it'd be very nice to have it full, especially for the summer, a full board in case some people are on vacation or so. Things would be a little bit full anyway. Okay. That's the only thing I have for other business, and we get a motion for adjournment, unless anybody else, anything else. Okay. I have a motion for adjournment.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion for adjournment.
Is there a second?
Second.
What on the motion?
Councilman Nielsen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kanzoni?
Yes.
Councilwoman Allen?
Yes.
Councilman Spitznagel?
Yes.
Councilman Whedon?
Yes.
Okay, meeting is adjourned at 7:45. Is everybody Tuesday, June 9, 2026, at 7:44 p.m. Nicole, can you do roll call, please?
Councilman Nielsen?
Here.
Councilman Canzoni?
Here.
Councilwoman Allen?
Here.
Councilman Spitznagel.
Here.
Councilman Whedon?
Present.
Just to let anybody that is watching the meeting, we are going to go into executive session and discuss the items that are on this motion. If it's approved by council, we will go into executive session. When we come out, there won't be any legislation that we're going to vote on. We'll just reconvene and then adjourn the meeting. Okay, so there won't be anything voted on after that, or any discussion that I'm, right, no discussion, whether we reconvene, we just go adjourn the meeting. So I don't know who wants to make that motion, and just to kind of let you know why the motion's longer than normal, that is from our law firm working with economic development. That is the new Ohio Revised Code. And if you look it up, they have made discussion on economic development more confidential. Information is shared with you. You can't share with the public. We actually are giving classes on it. So and that's why that is so long and so covered and nicely in depth. It wasn't Mr. Montalvo. Who would like to make that motion?
Mr. Mayor,
Everybody raise their hand.
I'd like to make a motion to enter into executive session to consider confidential information related to the marketing plans, specific business strategy, production techniques, trade secrets, or personal financial statements of an applicant for economic development assistance, or to negotiate with other political subdivisions respecting requests for economic development assistance that is to be provided or administered under any provision of Chapter 715, 725, 1724, or 1728, or Sections 701.07, 3735.67 to 3035.70, 5709.40 to 5709.43, 5709.61 to 5709.69, 5709.73 to 5709.75, or 5709.77 to 5709.81 of the revised code, or that involves public infrastructure improvements or the extension of utility services that are directly related to an economic development project, and the executive session is necessary to protect the interests of the applicant or the personal investment or expenditure of public funds to be made in connection with the economic development project, to discuss the hiring of a chief of police for the village due to the retirement of the current chief, to consider the appointment of a BZA member, to consider the employment, compensation, and promotion of service department employees, and to discuss pending litigation involving the village concerning the Northfield Road sidewalk project pursuant to Ohio Revised Code 121.22 sub G.
Second.
Second. Thank you, Councilwoman Allen, for reading that motion, and Councilman Nielsen for seconding it. Can we vote on the motion?
Councilman Nielsen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Canzoni?
Yes.
Councilwoman Allen?
Yes.
Councilman Spitznagel.
Yes.
Councilman Whedon?
Yes.
Okay. We are going into executive session at 7:48. Okay, I think we can, should we just end it, or do you think we should come back? We came back to it. We're not gonna
We're
be
not
here.
voting on it.
Yeah.
No, just end it.
I'm just